Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
This guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. A guy who's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give one. Come on. Feel.
Guys, this next comedian, are you into clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. JoshCast, check it out sometime.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world.
Oh no. I just cut a really gross gasser before I started recording this. Hey everybody, that's not a joke. Another episode here. JoshCast, 4th of July week, Tuesday night here. Yes, last night I went to the Good Comedy Theater. It was only a 2-hour show between 7 to 9, and I was the headliner. Not the actual headliner, I went on last, but it was actual little audience there. It was pretty nice. Only did 3 minutes. I forgot my last 2 minutes of jokes, but hey, I didn't use my index card, so that's cool. It's good to challenge yourself. Tomorrow night, I will most likely probably be at Wankers Wednesday, open mic in the city, unless I can get a ride to Tap Room, which I've been saying for the last month, but I'm not going to text anybody or ask. But if anybody listening to this who's a comic who wants to go and pick me up, I live right near the Jersey Turnpike. So yeah, pick me up or hang out, do a podcast or something. Not, well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, our central air conditioner broke in my house, so I am sweating. And before I get to the topical news and odd news and such, I want to say that I'm going to be writing and recording a song after this clip. That's right, I got a song idea, I downloaded some rap beats, and I got an idea. I'm not going to spoil it, but most likely you'll hear it after this clip. Unless something happens, then you won't hear it at all. Well, I'm farting, I smell right now, but not that that matters, because you can't see me. You can only hear me, Let's get to the topical news. I was just on AOL, where I get my news, and it said a guy sat on his gun and shot himself in the penis. He got pistol-dicked. That was my joke, everybody. Yeah, you like that one? No, that really happened. Everyone's been talking about this white guy in the NBA. What's his name? Gordon Wayward. Well, he just signed to the Celtics. Who gives a shit, right? Man kept wife's body in a freezer to collect her social security for 8 years. I am not surprised. Heat officially waived Bosch. I didn't know that guy still played. Who even talks about him? Yeah, but yeah, that social security story, man, it's not surprising at all, people do that. My mom, she would do that to me if I had social security, trust me. What happened? Prince's drummer has passed away. I forgot the guy's name, but we'll get it later. He was probably happy to die. He was probably tired of playing that Purple Rain shit. Trump to military, I'll always have your back. Also, a lot of people are doing tweets about Trump just going after CNN. Woman gets kicked out of pool for having an inappropriate body. Let's take a look at this story. Dad's genius pool nap hack sets internet on fire. So this dad puts his face into this little floating device with his fist in the water and he sleeps. I would be afraid to do that because I would probably most likely drown. So let's see what this is about. So she's got I did read this story, I think, the other day. She shows little, some of these girls, that's how swimming suits look like. you know, but they don't like when it wraps up on the vagina. You know, that's too sexual. But what are you gonna do? Lawsuit alleges string of perverted sex crimes at a spa. So I guess people are expecting happy endings. Gotta go to Craigslist for that, or Backpage. Sweet baby beaver tests his swimming ability in rehab. Boy's quick thinking saves his family from a charging bear. Let's see what this little shit did. I'm sorry. This little hero. He saved his family. He was armed. His uncle was armed, but the bear charged so fast there was no time to take the rifle over his shoulder. That led the bravery up to little Elliot, who raised his pump-action shotgun and started firing. So he took out his little shotgun. Yeah. Formerly homeless woman killed after a six figures post. Wait, somebody killed her? I didn't even know about this story at all. What happened? It's a black woman. It says woman killed hours of posting testimony of going homeless to making six figures. Oh, she wasn't killed. I thought she was like killed. It says mass suspect knocked on the door and Jekus was shot. Oh, she did die. Oh, she was shot. All right. I don't know how to read, folks. I'm a dyslexic or something like that, which is great for reading news stories for podcasts. Am I right? I was 4th of July today. Today's July 4th, and I just got back popping some fireworks off with my dad. But he bought these really corny fireworks from like Kmart, so they didn't even pop in the air. Judge sends letter to jurors in Philando Castile case report. I was trying to get that drummer's name who died from Prince's drummer. Man becomes hero after discovery made by The Road. Yeah, reality star affair. I heard a YouTube star committed suicide. I don't know who it was. It was a woman. That happened yesterday as well. Mom left in tears by no teacher sent home with son. It says the end. Oh, his test results. I guess were really these tests. Oh yeah, so he got really bad test scores. But I got poor test scores when I was a kid too. I just didn't give a shit, you know. These tests were easy. I just didn't care. So yeah, I can't get the drummer's name, but whatever. Rest in peace. Not that matters. Not to be rude. But anyways, I'm going to start writing to this beat, and I'm going to record it tonight, or if not tomorrow or Thursday, whatever. You should hear it. Also on this episode, you'll be hearing a prank phone call. It's a car alarm prank call I did years ago. It's not as good as the racial one, where I called this black lady the N-word in a racial argument, but it's pretty, it's alright. I get somebody riled up, and you're gonna hear a new song, more sober, you're gonna hear sober commentary with drunk people, where I go out in the street, and I talk about drunks and what they're doing, and anything else that happens, who knows, you're gonna hear in this show. More topical news and non-news, anything else that happens. It's your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. It's the first and worst podcast in Philadelphia, and you gotta keep listening to find out what happens next. I don't know what to do about my boobs, but to you, I can move, so go screw, 'cause you will lose, I'm talking about my boobs, I got the moves, I can groove with my boobs, to the tune, so be rude, you're attitude, I love my moves, I love my moves. You can go suck my dick like a pro, 'cause you know about my boobs. I got moves to get hoes when I groove. I like food, I'm in the mood when I'm nude. I touch my moves without no lube, on porn tube, to shoot my goo before I poop. I got the moves, I can groove with my boobs, to the tune, So be rude, your attitude. I love my moves, I love my moves. So you can try to shame me, but you can die. So blame me. Like to eat lots of meat, will not cry. Give me a pie, my dick will rise. I'm a prize, spread your lies. I'll take some fries with a shake. It's fun to bake, suck my boobs. Fuck your hate. I got the moves. I can groove with my boobs to the tune. So be rude, your attitude. I love my moves, I love my moves. I got the moves. I can groove with my boobs to the tune. So be rude, your attitude. I love my moves, I love my moves. I don't know what to do about my boobs, but to you I can move. So go screw, 'cause you will lose. I love my man boobs. Alright, so what did you think of the song? Did you like it? Was it catchy? That's right, I wrote the song Moobs, a song about man boobs, and I will be doing a music video for it soon. I want to think of a different location because I'm tired of going to the same park that I've go to for my last 2 videos. But hey, listen, I may not have a choice, but I have some ideas. It took me about 30 to 40 minutes to write it. It didn't take long at all, but it did take a little while to record it and edit it. I did it all on the same night, so it probably took about 2 hours for a shitty song, which isn't bad. I mean, I'm not a professional mixer or professional anything. Last night, I went to the Wankers Wednesday open mic, and I did not perform. What happened was, when I got there last week, the jack-off who puts the list out for the open mic, not going to say his name, but he sounds like Kermit the Frog, he made us wait in line for 5 minutes like a douchebag. But then last night was the opposite. I got there at 7:57, 3 minutes before the list was supposed to come out, and he put it out. And there was already 15 names on the list, and I said, fuck that. So I walked around the city, I went outside Helium Comedy Club, I saw a few people that were on that night that I knew, I talked to them for a few minutes, and that was it. This is my boring life. So let's get to the topical news, and after this topical news segment, you are going to hear a prank phone call, a car alarm prank call that I mentioned. And then after the next week, I'm going to put a new prank call. So what I'm doing is I'm putting 4 prank calls. They're old, classic prank calls, I call them. And then I have some Skype prank calls. So I'll be putting either a hooker prank call or something else. Or this other prank call I did where I called a Craigslist ad. So yeah, you'll be hearing it next week. But after this clip, a car alarm prank call. Alright, let's go. New Alec Baldwin movie ripped by disability group. Guess who's making fun of the Crips and not the gang, folks. More than 34,000 people, along with the United States human rights experts, have asked to spare more of his life on grounds that he has severely mental illness. But some people like to fake that. Rob Kardashian might get sued for posted nude pictures of his ex, Black China. So, yeah, he might face jail time. You know, they have these porn revenge sites, but it really gets fucked up to do that, though. I mean, that's a private thing, but I don't know if he's going to get... Maybe he'll just have to pay some money. You know, I don't know if that's going to... What's going to happen there. But more in that news story, man leaves work to prevent kidnapping and gets fired at Home Depot. This is the JoshCast top news story of the day. Let's see. what's this? Former Home Depot employee Dylan Reagan. He was fired from his job with the retail to help police with a suspected kidnapping. So at Home Depot, they're like, hey man, we don't give a damn. You need to get back to work, man. People need their mole. Mom sparks outrage over baby cheek piercing. She gave her baby a piercing, but some people do that with their kids. They get them those little ear piercings. So I don't know if she should be under fire. I mean, I guess it is kind of wrong, but people do that to their kids. I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess when you shoot a kid out your balls or vagina, you can do whatever you want. Impaired woman makes huge scene in middle of intersection. A woman behaving erratically in intersection, arrested with confrontation with cop. She was at a Long Beach intersection with erratic behavior. She was intoxicated. Alright, so she says, you want to go, my homeboy? Oh, no, wait. I gotta look at the picture of this broad. She's all tattooed up and shit. One of these alpha females, nothing worse. Joined the fucking UFC, get knocked out by a dyke. Holy crap. Oh, that's not it. That's something else. I'm sorry. I was looking at a different mugshot of a man who had this crazy tattooed face. You can't even see his face, which might be a good thing. Maybe I need that. Disturbing video shows woman desecrating a flag. I think she took a piss or shit on it. Reporter asked to leave speaker's lobby over dress. Oh, yeah, someone wear white shoes after Labor Day? Is that what it is? I don't know. Melania Trump is showing her ass to Poland. That's pretty cool. Oh, by the way, last night, major actor says he's gay without the physical act. Oh, so he doesn't like to fuck, man. He just likes to kiss. That's cool. I watched Nick Cannon's comedy special. And for those of you, if you have Showtime on demand, watch Nick Cannon's comedy special for, not because it's good, to laugh at it. I'm sorry, but it was just cringeworthy. The Secret Services that went after Kathy Griffin because, you know, that whole Trump thing with the beheading. So she brought it on herself. Haha. Says here, former soldier has passed away over vacation. That sucks. I don't think there's much really going on in the news. Alright, so that's it right now. So I hope you enjoyed the car alarm prank call. And then we'll do some more topical news. And then some sober commentary with drunk people. And then we'll wrap this up with topical and odd news. So yeah, what's up with you, man?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, hey, how you doing, man?
All right, man.
Yo, do you own the car outside 1900? Because this car alarm's been going off for an hour, man.
What?
Do you own the car outside 1900? Because the car alarm keeps going off, and this shit's annoying. It's been going off for like an hour. Is it out? You got a car outside 1900?
What kind of car is it?
I don't know. It's like a red car. It keeps going off.
Oh, no, I don't have a car.
Oh, you don't have a car?
No, how come you got my number?
Oh, because I heard it outside your house. I called the operator, and they gave me your phone number.
No, I don't have a car. I don't have car 900.
Oh, you drive a pickup truck?
Pickup truck? No.
Oh.
What kind of car is it?
It's like a red car.
Red car?
Yeah, it's red.
Red? No, I have black.
Oh, you just said you didn't have a car.
Yeah, but I don't have a pickup truck.
No. You said you didn't have a car.
Yeah, I don't have a car right now.
But you just said you do have a car, but it's black.
Yes, but not in here.
Then where's the car at?
In the parking lot.
Oh, it's out in the back?
No.
Where's the parking lot at?
Parking lot on the 13th Street.
You sure that ain't your car, man?
Sure, man.
Now, whose car is it, man? It's right outside your house. This shit's annoying. It's
Where is my house?
a 1900.
1900 what?
Green.
Rain?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not my house.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, you got the wrong phone number, bro.
No, it's you. Yo, man, stop lying. You know it's your car.
Oh, it's not my car.
I caught you red-handed. You said you didn't have a car, then you said it's black.
Oh, man.
You lied twice. Yo, come on, man. Turn off that piece of shit car alarm.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
It's waking up the whole neighborhood.
I don't have a car, bro, in your neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, you do.
The wrong number. I don't live over there.
Now, you just said you got one, but it's in the parking lot.
Yeah, but I don't live over there.
Yeah, but there's a car alarm.
Yeah, but I don't live over there.
It has to be a car. It's right in front of your house.
Where is my house? Do you know my house?
Yeah, 1900 Green Street.
No.
Yeah, it is.
You can check with 911. Where is?
Why would I call 911?
No, I thought you want to check, right?
Check what?
I'm asking you to take your car alarm off.
No, I don't have a car in your apartment, in your area.
Do so.
What?
You do so. It's a red car.
How come you're so sure?
Because I know, because you lied.
I'm not lying, bro.
Yes, you did.
Come on, man.
You just said you didn't have a car. Then you said you do have one, but it's black.
Yo, why are you so mad, man? I think you got the wrong number, bro.
I don't got the wrong number, man. It's because you lying. You got caught. You lied twice. And you won't even take your car alarm off.
So what you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just asking you to turn it off.
It's not my car.
I'm sure it is.
You wanna bet?
Bet what?
I don't know. You wanna bet money that is my car?
Yeah, let's bet money.
How much?
Where you from? Mexico?
No, I'm from the United States.
Oh, okay.
How much money you wanna bet? From Mexico?
What?
You from Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you five American dollars and a coupon to a free Subway sandwich.
$5 American what?
$5 American and a free coupon for a free bag of chips with a Subway sandwich.
Okay, sure.
I guarantee you I will.
I'll give you 10 grand. Right now.
10? You don't got no 10 grand.
Come on, man. You think I'm poor?
Yeah, you don't got no $10,000.
I'm rich, man. I'm the George Bush, his grandson.
Who's your grandson?
George Bush.
Your grandson?
My grandpa.
No. George Bush isn't a Mexican. So how the hell can he be your grandpa?
What?
George Bush isn't Mexican. He's white. How the hell can he be your grandpa?
Well, you say I'm Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Well, you racial.
I'm ratio.
You racial, right?
Racial?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You race, right? You don't like Mexican people.
I'm racist?
Yes.
You don't want to ask me if I'm Mexican. You don't want to ask me if...
You ask me, do I am Mexican? Why you ask that?
Because I know you're Mexican, and why the hell, if you know you're not white, why the hell would you say George Bush is your grandpa?
Hey, Saturday night here. I got 2 replies. I posted some Craigslist ads looking to see if I can find any extras for my video shoot. And the problem with Craigslist is a lot of people will write you and say, hey, I'm interested, and then you write them back, and when they find out you're serious, they find out, oh, wait a minute, I don't actually want to do this. I was just writing this guy because it sounded cool, because I'm a loser who likes to bullshit. Well, anyways, I'm going to start shooting a video next week. But tonight, of course, sober commentary with drunk people. It's about 7:48 p.m. right now. And I want to take a dump. I got to take a dump. I want to leave out early tonight, but... Alright, we'll talk about that later tonight. What am I doing? Anyways, let's get to the topical news. Lots of sports stuff going on. James Harden agrees to extend his contract with the Rockets. Paul's perfect response to Harden's record deal. James Harden raps. Shia LaBeouf. I used to watch him on Even Stevens. He's arrested in Georgia. What was he doing? What did he do? Fucking cut off a fucking Trump thing for disorderly conduct and public drunkenness. He's pretty cool, that guy. He just seems whacked out. You know? NBA players rise to defend Lonzo Ball. Everyone's talking about this kid who just signed to the Lakers. Woman shot and killed as officers probe a New York City wreck. KKK rally begins in Virginia. Black college student beaten to death in Greece. Racist Italians don't like educated black men. What's going on here? WNBA star feels fan sting. Ex-Raiders quarterback making a comeback at 48 years old. Doesn't he have enough concussions? Also, I had another news story I was going to talk about. Damn it, I just had it in my head. Don't you hate when you have something to say and you forget it, folks? And you realize you're a moron? True Blood star Nelson Ellis dies at 39 years old. Teens rescue a girl from crash that killed her pregnant mom. A babysitter of toddler found in a koi pond errand. Pair of designer glasses may have resulted in murder, so someone killed someone over some stupid sunglasses. People will kill you over anything. I got my bike stolen when I was 13 by this nigger. He was a nigger. He tried to kill me. And, yeah, he almost killed me, this guy. He pulled a knife out on me just for my bike. Basketball star signs the richest extension in NBA history. Is that James Harden? Yeah, James Harden. So, they're paying him lots of money to stay, and why wouldn't he? He's in Houston. There's lots of hot white girls throwing their vag at him. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. What's his name? Something Sheer? Ed Sheeran, whatever his name is. Yeah, he got off Twitter because Lady Gaga fans were bullying him. Poor guy. You know, don't you guys hate when that happens? You know, you're on... I actually thought about joining Twitter. I signed up for Twitter a long time ago, and, you know, I never used it. I was always more of a Facebook guy. Now that I delete everyone off my Facebook, I've replaced Facebook with Sega Genesis games. By the way, I had a job interview today at Chipotle, but I did not show up for it because there was already 10 other people there, and I knew they wouldn't hire me. It was all fucking, you know, young kids, and I was like, fuck that. I'm trying to look. I don't think I see anything else to talk about. Nah, there's nothing else. So, sober commentary with drunk people, and then we'll wrap this episode up with more topical news and odd news, and anything else that happens. If anything does, you'll hear about it. Alright, let's do this. 2 a.m., Old City, sober commentary with drunk people. Just got out to 7-Eleven. I got me a Glacier Freeze Gatorade. I haven't had that in years. I forgot how good these are. I stopped drinking Gatorade because I realized I'm not an athlete. I'm a guy with tits. So, talk about tonight and last night. Last night, I hung out in Old City because, well, here's what happened. I was going to leave out at 8:30 at Morgan's and get down here around 9:30. But pretty much what happened was I'm going to walk down my spot where I sit down where it's quiet, and then I'm going to head to the action. So I'm walking down this alley right now. It's kind of creepy, but it's very quiet. Kind of rapey. Nice. So last night I wore jeans with underwear, and I was fucking sweating with dress shoes. My feet were fucked up. And some douchebags behind me. A lot of people are drunk tonight because it's Saturday. It's 4th of July week. Last night was dead in Old City. I hung out in Old City because it rained yesterday, and I didn't want to get out here and get soaked in the rain, and then I'm out here early, and so it sucked in general last night. A guy that I know. Oh shit, there's a car right behind me. Was he going to beep his horn? I think the guy wanted to gun me. I thought this alley was supposed to be one way. I guess it's not. It's 2 ways. But anyways, yeah, so I got out here last night, 10-something. I went to Cuba Libre, and it sucked. I did dance with one girl. Only thing that happened last night, I danced with one girl. I got her number, and I wasn't that into her, but I just danced with her. She was with her friends, and her friend pulled her away. But I figured I haven't asked for a girl's number in a long time, so I got her number, but I didn't save it. So I thought I was going to save it as a draft, you know? And I hit the back button about a half an hour later, and I didn't save the number. I didn't even get it erased. But don't say "aw," because nothing was going to happen anyways. You know, she was very tall. She was kind of tall, Hispanic-looking chick, and nothing was going to happen anyways. You know what I mean? But that's all that really happened last night. Cuba Libre was good. The last couple times. But it was not good. It was not good last night. So eventually I knew it was going to die down. But I think it's because of 4th of July week. Tonight, I was going to do the same thing. I was going to leave out. And I was going to get down here at 9:30 to go to Morgan's. Get here early to avoid the cover in the line. Pretty much what happened was my stomach was hurting. That's right, I had a tummy ache. So I was going to leave out at 8:25. And instead, I waited around for me to take a shit. And then I took a shit. And then I took some Pepto-Bismol because my stomach was kind of hurting. Douchebags coming my way. Thank God there's a cop car next to me. Boys in blue got my back. I'm sitting across from the Lucha Cartel. And so I didn't get out here until 10:30. And I didn't drink this week at all. Okay, you guys shocked? That's right. I have at least one drink. I didn't drink during comedy, and I didn't drink, out tonight. So yeah, this is the first week in a while since I've had a drink. I'm not an alcoholic or anything, but I usually have a drink. But I didn't need it. So only 2 things really happened tonight. Tonight was a pretty lame night, but the Volume in Old City tonight was good. All that really happened tonight was I was sitting outside the Morgan's Pier, and this guy was really drunk, and he had his ass hanging out. And his female friend was worried about him. And I said, "Is that your friend right there?" She's like, "Yeah, he's got his ass hanging out." And she's like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "I'm worried about him and stuff." And then she was like, "Should I leave and go back inside?" I said, "Yeah, he's got his Uber." But then when she went back inside, he didn't get his Uber. He was busy, he was busy walking around, like, drunk. So I guess I gave her bad advice. So I talked to this girl, and then nothing happened with that. And then this homeless guy came up to me, and he said, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" He's like, "Are you a fan of rap or hip-hop music?" So I lied and said no. And he said, "All right." He's like, "Well, do you mind if I spit something for 40 seconds? And I was like, "No, it's all right, man." I was like, "I don't want to waste your time." So he left. He's like, "All right, man, yeah." I mean, it's like, why lie? He comes up to me and goes, "Oh, by the way, dude, I don't want any money or anything." Well, why would you come up to somebody and rap if you don't want money? I mean, I highly doubt you're that motivated that you don't want money. Like, why wouldn't you get a microphone? But I guess that's what he's saving up for. I guess he's trying to get donations to buy himself a microphone so he can be out in the street rapping. I mean, that's a good idea, but, there's other ways, dude. Here comes all the poo nanny. It is 2:05, 2:06 right now. It is officially the street harassment hour. Like I said, not much really happened tonight. That's all that really happened, those 2 things. I sat around all night tonight because I got down here late. The line at Morgan's Pier was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It was all the way to the fucking back of the pier, literally. So, pretty much what happened was I didn't end up going. I sat around. I think this guy was going to walk over and talk to me, but I walked away from him. Indian looking guy. Maybe the poor guy's trying to make a friend. Oh, this Gatorade is so good. Yeah, so I didn't end up going because the line was so to the fucking back. It was crazy. So I sat around for like an hour and a half because if you sit outside Morgan's Pier, it's like a show. You see guys picking up, trying to pick up girls. You see guys getting fights. You see guys. I can't talk right now. It's so fucking loud. Some guy's got his music literally blasted into the fucking. Wow. God bless you. So I'm gonna cross over now, and I'm gonna go to my Continental spot. But yeah, it's like a show. You see guys trying to hit on girls. You see fights. You see all different types of shit. You see it all. You see all different types of shit. So I sat outside for an hour and a half watching douchebags trying to pick up girls. Fucking just drunk people. Of course, all the ass. Every size and shape and race of girl you like is out here. You see it. They're all dialed up, wearing their coochie cutters and sundresses and such. So yeah, I did that. I said I did a lot of sitting around tonight, which is good, because another reason why I didn't want to leave out early was because my fucking feet and my legs were killing me. It is so fucking raunchy out here. So fucking raunchy. Like I said, these hoes need their fucking attention. Now do I give it to them? It's 2:09 right now, and I'm across from the Cuba Libre, and guys are hitting on girls. And I see this guy is asking this blonde girl for, I think, her number, and you know, listen, it's a good idea to ask for a girl's number, but like last time I asked for a girl's number, but they give it to you out of pity, but nothing most likely is going to happen. Let's see what's going on outside of Cuba Libre. There's the thirsty guy. There's a thirsty black guy. I think I found out, not to make fun of him, he's got to be a little bit autistic. And I'm not trying to make fun of autistic people, but he's got to be like slightly autistic. And I'm not, that's fine. You know, but there's something wrong with him. He seems off, but him and his friend are actually hitting on these two girls. And the white girl, she's drunk. She's got her arm around him. Hey, good for him. Listen, any guy who gets laid out here, God bless him. Now there's two black chicks and two white chicks walking my way with a bunch of horny guys following them. And me, I'm doing a podcast, folks, because I'm the coolest guy you meet. Guys are trying to get their dick wet. And me, I'm trying to get podcast listeners. So it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to sit there and stoop down to their level, I guess you could say. My right nut is swollen. No, I did not sit on it. I've gone a few days without whacking it, which is good. Because you know how it is as a single guy. You know, you whack it a lot. But I have not whacked it at all. There's a bunch of thirsty loser dudes in front of me. I hate it. Speaking of that, last night at the Cuba Libre, it sucked. And there was a bunch of thirsty dudes. Like one of the reasons why it sucked, one of the main reasons, was because there wasn't a lot of girls like there was the last 3 times I was there. There wasn't a lot of girls, and it was so many thirsty guys, and they would just stand, like there was just bachelorette party girls on the dance floor, and these guys were just standing like right behind them, like right in front of me, like, you know, and it's like, get away from me, you know, all of them. But yeah, there's a lot of thirsty motherfuckers out here, and this is why these girls go out. They go out to laugh at thirsty guys. But me, I stay away from it all. And there's a bunch of them, especially around me right now. It smells like thirsty around here. Oh, please, just get away. I'm trying to move away from these douches.
Where are you guys going?
Alright, so now I'm moving away from the thirsty jerkheads. And it's 2:12 right now. These guys are walking back this way. Would you please get the fuck away from me? Get away from me. I'm not trying to flatter myself and say they're trying to be near me. They're not trying to be next to me. I'm invisible right now. But it's like, still, it's just like, you know, they're just fucking drunk and annoying. And I said this before in the show, there's certain people that shouldn't get drunk. And, you know, I'm one of them. Now, the two thirsty guys, the one thirsty guy is teaming up with the other thirsty guy. Now they're talking to 2 other girls. But this is what these hoes do. They sit around and pretend their feet hurt. And the whole point is they want guys to approach them. And it's like the 2 girls that they were just talking to. They kind of looked over and went, hey, now they're talking to them now. Well, yeah. And now the one thirsty guy is coming back over now. He's got to be slow. I think he's slow. And I'm not making fun of him. If he's slow and he gets pussy, God bless him. That is a dream. But it's not going to work. The girl just saw you talking to another girl. Oh, as this thirsty guy's talking to these 2 girls, a homeless lady comes right over. She's trying to get money. And now there's a bunch of drunk people sitting on the corner on South 2nd Street. It's 2 Spanish girls, and then the other 2 Spanish girls are on their knees. And there's a bunch of, there's like one guy talking to them. I think he's trying to pick them up. It's madness out here, folks. It's madness. It's 4th of July week. It's so weird how last night it was dead. But then tonight, it's fucking packed. But a lot of people came from Columbus Boulevard up here because the same reason I did. It was too high volume. Everyone and their mother wanted to go to Morgan's Pier. Everyone had the same idea. And what do you think? I'm chilling right now, and I'm actually enjoying my Gatorade. I haven't had a Glacier Freeze Gatorade in years. I know I said that earlier, but damn, this is good. But I didn't drink anything all night, so. But the thirsty guy is getting a phone number, and I can tell that these girls have no interest in him. Whoever's number he's getting, they're not going to text him back. He's like squinting, like, wait, can I get, like, what number is this? She probably gave him a number to like a Chinese restaurant or something. Somebody's screaming out here. There's lots of screaming going on tonight. Alcohol makes certain people scream. But like I said, I shouldn't drink that much myself either, but I don't fucking bump into people on purpose on the dance floor and do all this other weird shit that these other guys do. But yeah, my stomach still actually hurts. I don't know. I think I ate some bad chicken. Either that or it was the cheesesteak that I had earlier. And now the other thirsty guy got this really ugly white girl's phone number. But white girls will fuck any black guy. I talked about that on the show. Any black guy that approaches him, doesn't matter. He could be homeless. Excuse me. But yeah, my stomach still hurts. I hope I can make it home because I don't have a car. So if I get to the train station, I got to make a dump. I am screwed. You know? Oh, these other two thirsty guys just walked past again. Jesus. I don't know what it is, but I can't stand it. Now the two ugly white girls that the thirsty guy was just talking to, now they're being approached by a black guy. A light-skinned black guy. Not sure if he's thirsty or not. I don't know the guy. But once again, these hoes want attention, man. I saw this other girl earlier. She was yelling about her boyfriend, and her friend was like, come on, leave. There's a cop outside the Blue Martini, and that pretty much kills a lot of the street harassment. Before there was cops outside the Blue Martini, there was just big booty girls. They would just pretty much stand outside of there, and guys would be hitting them up. But now there's a cop there. Man, that kills the kibosh. Now they gotta pull them away, I guess. You know, like, hey, let me talk to you over here for a sec. Not trying to get in trouble. That's what they gotta do now. So the thirsty guy just walked back over now, and he's talking to the girl again. And if you look at the look on her face, she has no interest. She's looking around the whole time. She's like, get away from me. I'm not interested. But that's the true definition of a thirsty guy, is the guy can't take a hint. Thirsty guys cannot take a fucking hint. There's a black girl right now laying on the sidewalk. And I'm going to go over there and pick her up, and I'm going to fuck her. I'm kidding. It would be nice. But I think this one chick's a prostitute. I'm not sure. But I think she is. Not the black I'm talking about now. This other one. Because I went to the 7-Eleven before I started recording, and I saw this young-looking black chick, and she made eye contact with me. And she made strong eye contact. And right now, I'm wearing shorts with no underwear. So maybe she smelled my ball stench. That's right. And then I saw her looking at me again. And yeah, so maybe she's a prostitute. But I only have $5 in my wallet. So you think for $5 I can get something? It's 2:18 right now. I'm going to record for just a few more minutes here. Lots of Ubers, Lyfts and such, and cabs and all that. Cabs. I saw cabs yell. Oh yeah, earlier these two black chicks walked out of the Morgan's Pier, and the cab driver was waiting for them, and it was this Indian cab driver, and he said, "Hey, I got why don't you come inside my cab?" And instead, they went into the black guy's cab, and the Indian guy got all pissed off, and the black guy said, "Fuck you, man. So yeah, it's so vicious out here. It really is. It's just vicious out here. People are... And there's just so many thirsty, desperate guys walking back and forth. Go the fuck home. You're not going to get laid. They're not interested. They just want attention. Stop fucking... Enough. They can't take a fucking hint. You know what I'm saying? There's this homeless couple up here. I always see them. There's a guy and a girl. They split up. And then what they do is they wait for the train. And then they try to make their train. They're nice people, but they're panhandlers. I guarantee they got a mansion in Fishtown. Yeah, so once again, damn, the guy came back over again. The thirsty, well, actually, no. The Hispanic guy, they got approached earlier by the black thirsty guy. Now the Spanish thirsty guy is coming over, approaching another girl in a group. And she just walked right away from him. Man, dude, go to back page and get yourself a hooker. Here goes a bunch of drunk white guys right now. Try to walk away from them. They're very loud. And I'm getting scared right now. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They just stopped right next to me as I'm talking. Wanted to jump over the fire extinguisher, but he didn't. Oh yeah, something else that happened. It's 2:21 right now. I'm gonna tell this quick story. I'm gonna wrap this up. So there was these two black girls sitting next to me. One was decent. One was like a giant pig, and they were like just talking loudly to each other, you know. And this white guy was trying to like flirt with them or something. And he was like, "Don't fight, all right? Don't fight. I'm all about peace." And the girl was like, "What are you trying to say? Because we're black, we're fighting? You don't know us." And he was like, "Oh." He was like, No, I'm not saying that." And yeah, they got mad. Like, why would he say some shit like that? And then one of them asked me for a cigarette light. So isn't that a great story? Once again, I don't have an interest in life, folks, but I try to act like I do. I'm probably going to miss my train now, but it's only 2:21, and the train doesn't come to around 2:25, 2:30, so... But I'm going to probably stop recording now, because the streets they're clearing up right now. I think the thirsty guy is offering these two girls a ride home. I'm going to finish up my Gatorade. But I think the thirsty guy, he's not going to get laid, but they're probably going to use him for his gas. It's probably like, "Hey, I'll give you a ride." But hey, if he gets laid, good for him. Where are y'all going?
Watch your mouth.
Fucking madness out here. Yeah, so the thirsty guy right now, he's talking out these two girls up the corner, and I guess he's trying to pull them. He's pointing to his car, I think, or something. Alright, there's a homeless lady right behind me. But yeah, pretty much tonight was lame. Last night was lame. This has been sober commentary with drunk people. I better get my train before I miss it. But then I'm screwed. Catch you guys on the next one. It's JoshCast. Alright, it is Sunday evening. It's time to wrap this episode up. Today, I actually hung out with Will Fitz, who's an improv guy and a friend of mine, and we went to a park and shot some scenes. That's right, I already started shooting for the Moobs music video, which probably should be up by next week. I cannot promise that, but you should be subscribed to my two YouTube channels, the Josh Jack, J-A-K, and also J-A-K, Jack Attack. There's a few Jack Attack channels. Look out for the handsome guy, me, Hispanic-looking fat guy, and subscribe to them. So we shot some scenes, and there's a dude who hit me up on Craigslist, but he's one of these losers that writes you and says, "Yeah, I want to do it, man, it sounds cool," but then when you write back, he doesn't write back, you know, one of those. So yeah, that's it. So let's see what's going on. I understand that the guy who won the first round draft at the Sixers, he broke his ankle for the summer league. The Sixers have no fucking luck. Remember that one guy they picked years ago who fucking he broke his ankle playing bowling? The Sixers, even if they get the first pick, they fucking fuck it up somehow. Why is there a summer league? Why are they playing basketball? Shouldn't they be resting and just shooting J's for the upcoming season? What do I know? Roots actor J2 Kabuka has passed away at 77 years old. He died being whiplashed, carrying a rock. Alright, it's a bad joke. That's a slave joke. And yeah, so number 1 pick Fultz, the Mr. Rest of the NBA summer, he broke his ankle. Jeez. Also, the Slits, the Korean rock band, they won. They won big. Bill Miller, friend of the show, told me there's already a band called the Slits, but I think if you're Asian or Korean, whatever they are, they should be able to call themselves the Slits. I mean, that's just fair. I mean, you own that word. It's like if a bunch of black people want to call themselves the niggas. Trump met with Putin, and Putin saying that he doesn't deserve enough respect. Hey, he needs more respect. Britney Spears raises $1 million for charity. Go Britney. She did it again. That old joke. McDonald's stores have secret trick to calm down drunk customers. What are they going to hire a black security guard like they do at Wendy's? Let's see. Select McDonald's locations are playing Mozart. Oh, Nothing Suits, an adult baby who has recently decided to use they put classical music? Is that really going to calm somebody down? I'm pretty sure some guy's going to stab you. He's not going to stop because he hears Mozart. Man wears favorite team's football helmet to his own wedding. Now that's a man's man. Lena Dunham in major dispute with animal shelter. So, animal shelter disputes Lena Dunham claims her dog was abused prior to adoption. Female employees call big brand's factory a predator zone. American tourist urinating in Cancun lagoon loses arm to a crocodile attack. This crocodile, you should see its teeth. Did someone do a selfie where they put their arm around it like he's a person? Listerine may give you the softest feet ever. I'm gonna try that. I have Listerine and my feet are terrible. But last night I didn't do a lot of walking around. Well, you guys have hopefully heard the sober commentary. So yeah, they're still talking about the 8 arrested for violent death American student. That's the black kid who went over to Greece. Yeah. Both Bourdain and Ramsey call one dish the worst in the world. Semen? Alright, let's get to the weird news. Odd news, strange news, and let's wrap this, I would say bad episode up. Remember folks, I do about an hour by myself. News anchor throws up papers in disgust after tech glitch. He kind of looks like Alan Thicke. This professional marathon outran 2 years, but you should not try this. Edit that out. Praying manatees are killing birds and eating their brains worldwide. ESPN reporter Michael Eaves chokes on a bug, but the show goes on. California traffic sign hacked to warn people of Asian drivers. Now that's funny. Caution Asian drivers. So that's amazing. I'm so jealous of people that can hack. Not do hack comedy. There's a lot of those. But I mean, they can hack. Because you can do shit like that and you're a genius to me and other idiots. Woman dials up with the sexiness with boudoir shoot in a T-Rex costume. Man allegedly tried to frame liberals with really weak anti-Trump graffiti. That's fucking awesome. Hot glue gun triggers 4-hour lockdown at a Colgate University. 91-year-old gymnast leaves Simone Biles speechless. Wow, that's impressive. I can't even do a push-up. I'm a fucking cunt. Celino and Barnes, iconic New York injury attorneys, are splitting up. Alright. An abused woman left a heartbreaking note with her puppy at the airport. Beachgoers burned Chris Christie with a sand sculpture of a sunbathing pic. So yeah, I was talking about Chris Christie on Facebook and fat shaming him and his Moobs. He should be in my Moobs music video. You think if I reach out to him, maybe do it? Stranded Amtrak passengers order a pizza later. I think I read that before. Bam, I got hit by Bambi. Dear Dex Canadian rapper. So they just gave him a song idea. In Japan, pillows can be sex partners. Watch a teed-off moose chase a golfer in Sweden. There's a video of officers chasing a pig. No pun intended. TV reporter Wendy Birch gets puked on during Beer chugging. Oh yeah, I heard this on radio shows. That I could drink a whole 6-pack of beer and they puked on her. Oh, poor girl. Bizarre video shows runaway toilets chasing people during storm. Sex driving car technology fueled by kangaroos. Edit that out. And finally, a romantic Buell charged with criminal mischief after spray painting proposal in city building. Alright, I think I read that before. Alright, so that's it for the episode. If you listen to any of this, and if you listen to the whole thing, you're a special person. I mean that from the bottom of my rotten heart. And I'll see you folks on the next one, the next episode. I will be putting on a new prank phone call, unreleased from Skype. Also, more details from my music video on the next episode. And anything else that happens, keep listening. You just listened to, well, come on, you know.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.